Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to Persona 3 Reload. This is episode 57, and yeah, so currently I'm in the middle of, like, a whole bunch of different games on my 4 different YouTube channels. Yeah, what that means is, like, I have to keep uninstalling and installing games over and over and over again because there's so many games and they take up so much space. So I don't know what's happening because this is the second time that this has happened where I basically uninstalled Persona 3 Reload after I was done recording it.
I can't see a thing.
And then it, like, reset my progress. It's so annoying. I don't know exactly why that is. It's such a weird thing. Because I make sure to save. I know that for a fact. I know for a fact that I, like, you know, made sure to save the progress and everything. Now, luckily, and I don't remember this, either we didn't get too far last episode. Did we really only do 2 days? Because I feel like we didn't. I feel like we did more than 2 days, right? Because basically when I reloaded the save, it put me the day before today, the day before the class trip. So either it basically, like, kept the save from, you know, the last save, like the day before the school trip, or it just reset everything since the last episode. And, yeah, put me after that, you know, reset me, and then we just didn't get that far in the last episode. So either way, it's okay because, yeah, we're going to run through this in like 2 seconds to catch back up to where we were. But, yeah, I don't know why that happens. It almost seems like I really cannot remove Persona 3 Reload from my computer, even though it should be keeping the save there, which is bizarre. So I don't exactly know why that's happening. It's very weird, but it makes it really annoying because, yeah, I kind of have to... It's a chunky game. I mean, it's not that big, but it is kind of big. So then I have to, you know, kind of worry about either not having enough space or just having my progress reset. So I don't know what happened. If anybody has any insight, feel free to, you know, leave me a comment about it. But either way, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're just running through everything we ran through at the end of the last episode at the start of the school trip. Obviously, we are in Kyoto, Japan, which is, I don't know much about, but as far as I can tell through this game, obviously, it definitely seems very traditional. Obviously, right? This is the traditional part of Japan, or at least the area that is traditionally, not yet, hold on, that's our room. You know, an area of Japan that is at least catered to tourists to be traditional, or something like that, right? So we got Mitsuru here, and then we've got this itinerary here, which gives a little insight into Mitsuru, I do believe. And then we'll go through these doors and talk to everybody really quick. Hello, hello, hello. And then let's go back over this way. Let's head into this room as well. Who do we got in this room? Hello there. Bobbity 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 ba. Okay, goodbye. Okay, so we did that, and then let's see. Let's talk to this girl here. You going out with somebody? I am. Or actually, I'm not. Okay, so she actually switched her dialogue there, but it's largely the same. And then we're going to buy these 3 drinks. Got to make sure we do that as well. Okay, talk to that girl. Then we're going to go into these final 3 rooms, and we should be all caught up. So, yeah. School trip, no idea what happens here. I just know we wanted to make sure that we got the drink or whatever so that we can go back to the persimmon tree and trade it to that one girl that apparently knows about, you know, drinks or whatever the heck. She knows about the exotic drinks, whatever the heck that whole thing means. Okay, let's go into this final room here. Okay, yeah, there was nobody in this final room, right? So that should be every single thing explored. And anyways, yeah, welcome back to Persona 3 Reload. Ladies and gentlemen, as far as I can tell, this one's going to be shorter than Persona 4 Golden, which has extra time to it due to the golden, kind of remake-ness of it, or the extra stuff added to it. Should I head to bed? We should be good with everything, right? I think we talked to everybody. We did all the stuff, so yes. So now on to new territory here. Let's see what happens. November, that's the month. A lot of numbers there. November 18th. School excursion day 2. Today's itinerary, visiting Kyoto's historical sites. I went sightseeing around Kyoto aboard a tour bus. It was much more exciting seeing the historical locations in person than in photos. In the afternoon, we all went our separate ways at the Kamogawa River near the hotel. Was not expecting to see those little cutscenes. That was really cool.
We should probably head back. We don't want to miss curfew. Not to mention, Shijo Street will be crawling with drunks and couples the longer we stay.
Why are you so concerned about me? It was our fight that brought us together, and now that fight is over. We have no common goal, no enemy to defeat. You have no reason to associate with me anymore.
You don't have to be hurtful about this.
We've reached our conclusion. Why should we keep fighting? Everything I believed in was a lie. And in the end,
You what? You couldn't protect someone important to you? Is that what you're trying to say? You said you wanted to atone for the Kirijo group's past, but that's not true. You were really only fighting to protect your father.
That's right. I fought to protect him, and look what happened. I was blinded by my trust for Ikutsuki, and fell right into his trap. There was nothing I could do. My father bore the burden of responsibility entirely on his own. And ever since that incident, he looked like he was dead inside. I fought so he could be free of the shame and guilt weighing down on him. But it was all pointless. I never should have gotten involved. Am I wrong?
Sorry, but we don't know that for sure yet. You know, I used to live around here. After my dad died, my mom spent all her time throwing herself at random men. I couldn't stand seeing that side of her, so I used to come out here to the riverbank to get away. At that point, believing in my dad was all I had.
Your father only did what he thought was best.
He was involved in dangerous work, but in the end, he fought to make things right. He believed the shadows needed to be stopped, even if it meant losing his life. That's why I choose to fight. I'm going to destroy the Dark Hour and finish what my dad started.
Finish what he started.
That's all I can do. That we can do, right, Mitsuru-senpai?
Takeba. You're right. It's not over just yet. We're going to see this through to the end, for my father's sake, and for yours.
Senpai.
Yukari. Let's face what comes next together. Okay?
Of course. All right, let's head on back and check out the bath.
The bath?
Yeah, the outdoor hot spring back at the hotel. It's really nice. Now that everything's out in the open, we have nothing left to hide.
Nothing? Well now, this is awkward.
Hey, stop blushing. You're making this awkward for both of us. Come on, let's get going. It's already past curfew.
You don't need to worry, Father. I'm not alone. And I won't turn back anymore.
Oh ho! Mitsuru with the resolved heart. What do we got here? The resolution in Mitsuru's heart has awakened a new persona. Mitsuru's persona, Penthesilea has given rise to Artemisia. Oh ho ho. Everyone's getting their final forms now. Okay, so we get Blade of Execution, massive almighty damage to one foe and lowers all of their stats. That sounds really good. Okay, that sounds like a very good power.
Please, watch over me.
Yeah, glad to see Mitsuru resolved again. We kind of missed her presence there for some time. Oh, so we're wearing this is a yukata, right? So I guess a yukata is kind of like a, it seems like females and males wear them in, I guess, you know, Japanese culture. But yeah, they definitely seem traditional. You know, I've seen this type of garb before. Ryoji? Hey there. I had a lot of fun this afternoon. Did you? What are you doing right now? Do you have a minute? I'm actually in front of your room. This kid is so creepy. And like I said, definitely death, right? Pharos. So, not sure what's going to happen with that, but we shall see. I underestimated Kyoto. There's too much to see here. I wonder where I should go tomorrow. Yeah, let's make sure we explore everything just to see if there's new things to buy. Courtyard garden with a traditional aesthetic can be seen from the corridor window. It's a breathtaking view with a touch of elegance. Elegance.
Oh, hey. You already changed into your yukata? Damn, you're fast. Dude, you won't believe what Miyamoto did today. Help me talk some sense into him. And do you always have to wear that stupid jersey?
Of course I do. This way I'm ready to run wherever, whenever.
That's the problem. You literally just run off. You have no idea how exhausted I am because of you. Do you know what this guy did? He went on a mad dash up the hill at Kiyomizu-dera. The rest of our group had to chug along to try and keep up with him.
Look, man, if you see an incline, you gotta run uphill. That's what a real athlete does.
Whoops, didn't mean to keep cutting him off there. That's what a real athlete does. I mean, yeah, I guess. You know, definitely now. I've lost a good chunk of weight in recent times. And I would say, yeah, I mean, definitely when I see an opportunity to expend some energy, I'm much more, you know, chomping at the bit for it as opposed to before when it just felt so terrible because I was much larger. Hello. How you doing, Austin Han? What do you think? My Kyoto accent's pretty good, huh? Well, I don't really know what Han means in terms of a Kyoto accent, but sure.
Ah, you are wearing a yukata. I also wish to try wearing one, but it was très difficile. Very challenging. The string, it got tangled up and my clothes came off. But you look fabulous. I am envious. I wanted to feel like the evil magistrate. You know, the kind who says things like, oh, ho, 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 I am quite villainous on the on the TV.
Oh yeah, I remember it's called the télé from French class. Okay, Mr. Bebe, we talked to that guy. That's sold out. We might be able to buy more drinks, though. Enjoy the school trip. Return to your room.
It seems like Mitsuru's overcome her pain. I don't know what happened, but I'm relieved to see that she's feeling better.
Yeah, me too. I think she got slapped in the face. I'm so tired of touring shrines and stuff. All this touristy stuff is boring. Maybe I should sneak out later to hit the arcade. So yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter if we, like, explore these doors or anything, but I don't know. It's always fun when you go on, like, adventures in Persona games to kind of interact with everything. Tried to get to the girls' rooms at midnight last night, but a teacher was guarding the stairs. How am I going to get up there?
Oh, hey. I must say, the tour today wore me out. I was looking forward to going sightseeing around this historical city, but...
Yeah, it was one thing after another today. Some of the older ladies in our tour group passed out right in front of us.
I'm glad you were there, Keisuke. Thanks to you, the situation wasn't nearly as bad as it could have been. Nevertheless, it was a shocking turn of events.
Yeah, even the tour guide passed out. The way you took charge and directed traffic was really impressive though, Odagiri-kun. Have you ever considered becoming a police officer in the future?
Huh? No, I hadn't given it any thought before. Let's head to the hot springs. I'm covered in sweat after that whole ordeal.
Yeah, I can see him as, like, definitely somebody involved with the police. You know, somebody that has a good sense of justice. Odagiri-kun is definitely that type of character, that's for sure. I could see that happening. He'd have to mature, though, because I think part of his arc was that he was a little A little, is petty the right word? There's a word there. Man, the hot spring is huge. It felt so good that I swam around. I swam a whole lap. Dude, just because it's big doesn't mean you should swim in it. Famous last words. Or, I mean, words to live by, not famous last words. Oh, we got a little conversation thing over here.
Oh, you're wearing a yukata. Looking good. It's a different look than usual. Maybe I should go get changed too.
Maybe so. Yeah, I like the yukata look. It's pretty cool. No, not Yuko. I need the vending machine. There we go. It's a vending machine. Should I buy a drink? Okay, still out of stock. Good to check, though. Tomorrow's the last day of the trip. I should find somewhere else to sightsee. And then we've got 3 doors over here, so we'll start with this one. Bum, bum. I was worried about not being able to sleep, but I slept like a dog last night. This is one fine inn. Their cushions are world class. World class. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, and then we've got Ryoji Mokazuki. Yeah, let's talk to him.
Hey there.
Oh, Austin-kun, I had a favor to ask. Yukari-san told me there's a riverbank nearby with a great view. Would you like to check it out with me tomorrow? Should I spend my free time with Ryoji tomorrow? I mean, I don't know what else we could do, so sure.
Thanks.
Great, sounds like a plan. I'll come find you when we start heading back tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, not sure if there's, like, other people we can hang out with or what. Like, if there was a choice there. It didn't seem like it, at the very least. There were doodles all over my face when I woke up this morning. And oil-based ink. This is pathetic. I'll get my revenge if I have to stay up all night. Did you check out the souvenir shop downstairs? Six Hara is a pretty weird name for it. That I did. Yes, I forget what we got from there. Some foodstuffs, I guess. Okay, and then our door is over that way. So let's just pop up top to see if there's anything else going on in here. Tomorrow's the last night. Why don't we go sneak into the guys' rooms? We can't let Akoda catch us, though. Everybody wants to sneak into the opposite gender's rooms. Bum, bum, bum. Karijo-san left somewhere. Second year came by earlier looking for her, too. I think her name was Takaba-san. I have no idea where either of them went, though. I'm assuming that's referring to the scene that we saw previously, right? Bum, ba, ba, bum. Yeah, I guess we'll just look at everything. I know this isn't the most interesting segment of gameplay. But, I don't know. You don't get much of a chance to do this sort of thing. When I went to the romance shrine, there were loads and loads of girls just praying desperately. I asked what the fuss was about, and it turns out they were all fans of Sanada-senpai. Normally, they get angry if one of them made a move like that, but if they were all there together, ... Yeah, I feel like Sanada-senpai would be quite the popular kid. I mean, I guess he is, right? I think he was established as being popular in this game, wasn't he, when we first met him?
I saw Yukari-chan and Kirijo-senpai together earlier. They looked like they were having fun chatting with each other.
I think I keep accidentally cutting everybody off. What up, Aigus?
Just now, I saw Yukari-san and Mitsuru-san leave the vicinity together.
I see. And then what do we have with the travel guide? It's the trip itinerary. I wonder if anything was changed for the trip itinerary. There are details of the schedule for all 3 days of the school trip. I guess not. Okay, and then finally this room up here. We got 3 more rooms to check. I'm being very, very thorough. I made sure to wake up earlier than anyone else this morning so I could put my makeup on first. I really don't want anybody seeing me without it. You gotta just own it. Although I guess it is different, yeah. I mean, as a dude, you know, when I have a bad whatever, hair day, face day, whatever the heck, you know, you just kind of have to own it. But I guess for women, it's usually much bigger, obviously, of a ritual to do the best that they can in terms of makeup and hair and everything. Obviously, that's usually more important for the female persuasion. I bought a lot of Kyoto sweets when we were allowed to walk around on our own. I want to try them, but if I eat them all now, I'll get chunky. What should I do? My friend said that this inn is haunted, but you hear ghost stories no matter where you go. It's all just superstition. We were up too late last night talking. I'm so sleepy today, but I got some really good dirt on some people, so it was definitely worth it. By the way, comment question of the episode, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be, what is your least favorite thing about Persona 3 Reload? I think I asked a similar question for Persona 4, but not the same question. Let me know what your least favorite thing about this video game is. And you know what? It's pretty hard for me to come up with one Because to be quite honest, I mean, this game is really good on like every level, basically. You know, the aesthetic I love. The music is fantastic. The characters are good. The social links are a little more kind of simplistic, but it makes sense because obviously, you know, Persona 3 was kind of the first one to hit the mainstream on some level, I guess. Yeah, the gameplay is fun as well. School excursion day 3. Today's itinerary, free time within the city. I love those photos. Mitsuru seems to have cheered up. She's being friendly with her classmates and especially Yukari. I wonder what happened.
Wow. I didn't know you could come all the way down here. Going on trips is great, huh? I've seen a lot of the sights here now, and everything is so fascinating. There's so much I've never seen before. My mind's having trouble keeping up. I even bought myself a souvenir. Look, it's a music box. Doesn't it sound nice? I don't know the name of the song, though.
Yeah, so like I said, I mean, I know this guy is Pharaoh's 100%, right? So I'm wondering if this song is related to something. I think I like it.
I'm kind of glad to hear you say that. Sometime, way down the line, I'll listen to this melody, and when I do, I'll think back fondly on this trip. Evening sun is so bright, reflecting off the water's surface. It's different from the view we get from the school roof. I wonder if this is the reason why people come to visit. But did you know, a long time ago, this place used to be an execution site.
An execution site? Well, since he's the Death Arcana, I mean, yeah, it makes sense. That's ominous.
Sorry. I didn't mean to darken the mood all of a sudden. And that stuff happened a long time ago. Besides, it's still nice and bright out right now. I've heard rivers have long been thought to be a border between this world and the afterlife. But with so many couples around, it doesn't really give that impression, huh? You know, I've been thinking, every one of us will die someday, right? Eventually, the time will come when we have to part. So then, why? Why do people try so hard to connect with each other? I'm not just talking about romance either. It's the same for friends, family, everyone. For each person you connect with, it just makes saying goodbye that much harder. So, what's the point?
I mean, what do you mean, what's the point? Like, this is why I never really understood, like, nihilism, like, nihilistic thoughts. To me, it's like, bro, I mean, you're on the earth for a short time. Why wouldn't you just want to make it the best time that you possibly could? And that goes with, obviously, you know, relationships, but, you know, entertainment. You want to be the happiest you could possibly be because, yeah, we don't have a lot of time. Everybody dies, but, you know, what's the point of just being like, what's the point about everything? The point is the experiences you feel in the day-to-day moments. Connections are inevitable. I don't know. We don't want to feel lonely. It's necessary to survive. I mean, kinda. Yeah, in a way, but I wish there was a better answer kind of going along what I just said. It's necessary to survive.
So you mean we're forced to help each other in order to survive? But look at everyone around us. They all genuinely like each other, don't they? They want to be together. They're not being forced. That doesn't add up. Oops, sorry. Conversation got a bit heavy there. Looking out at the river just made me think about things for some reason. If you follow the flow of water, you'll eventually reach the ocean, right? Its destination is already decided. But it takes so many different forms before it gets there. Sometimes it's quiet and calm. Other times it's choppy rapids. Sometimes it's clear, but other times murky. I imagine we're the same way. we're all in the midst of a long journey, with all kinds of things happening as we go along. I never realized any of this until coming on this trip with you. Everything feels that much more fascinating when you're here. I guess you could say it expands my horizons. Time spent talking together with you like this just feels precious to me. It kind of sounds like I'm confessing my love or something, huh? The wind is chilly out here by the water. We should probably head back. Don't want to get in the way of all the couples.
Okay, I walked along the riverbank with Ryoji, then returned to the hotel. I feel like I understand him a little bit better now. But he does not have a social link, and that is because he is the Death Arcana, 100%, right? So yeah, I'm really curious. I don't know if he's going to be a villain or not. Like, I'm very, very curious as to what his point, because we still need an end villain, right? And the only person I could even see being that would be Ryoji, but I don't know. All stats of the equipped persona have been raised by 1. Yeah, you really got to make sure you have the right persona equipped too, because they throw that at you a lot, but personas are so interchangeable, it's kind of weird. I received a message from Junpei. Let's hit up the hot spring. We're going. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I mean, we just got it. Come find me when you're free. Should talk to Junpei later. Okay. Look for Junpei. I don't think we'll talk to everybody. I mean, yeah, it's going to be interesting dialogue, but unless they have like a special icon, I don't want the entire episode to just be talking to everybody. You know what I mean? So there's Junpei. Who is this? Oh, that's Aegis.
This is the first time I have seen a bathtub this large. Although, it seems highly inefficient to leave the hot water running.
Okay. So before we talk to Junpei, let's go ahead and see if there's anything else going on. Maybe like some sort of, exclamation mark, some sort of conversation we can have. Probably not. Then we'll check the vending machines one last time just to make sure we got everything as well. But yeah, as far as my least favorite aspect of this game, I mean, I don't know. That's a really tough one. This game is very, very solid in everything that it tries to be. I feel like there was one thing. I mean, probably it would literally just be the ease. This game is quite easy, I must say. Like, they give you a lot of tools, almost sometimes too much, it feels like, because, like, it just feels like, you're slaughtering enemies and they have no chance. That probably would be it. I mean, honestly, outside of that, I like everything about this game. It's a very likable game in all the different components.
Sup? Want to check out the outdoor hot spring?
Let's go.
Sweet. I'll grab Sonata-san and Ryoji, so you can head back to the room and get ready.
Okay. Go to your room and get ready. But yeah, let me know if you do. I mean, I know a lot of people don't like Tartarus. I actually don't mind it. I think Tartarus is cool for what it is. You know, a big open-ended dungeon. Should I go back to my room and get ready to hit the hot spring? Yeah. So yeah, I don't mind Tartarus. I actually like Tartarus.
This hot spring is open for guys at certain times and girls at others.
No way, really? So, there's a chance it could switch to girls only while we're still in here. But even if that happens, it wouldn't be on us, right?
That's true. Something like that actually happening wouldn't be our fault. Don't you think?
I mean, listen. I don't know what it is. Like, Persona just has to have this perverted nature to it. And, like, don't get me wrong. I mean, I was a high school boy at one point. Obviously, emotions and whatever, the hormones are flowing, blah, blah, blah. But, yeah, I don't know. I just feel like they always have to have this exact scenario in every Persona game. I don't know about that. Maybe if we'll get lucky, this might blow up in our faces.
Blow up how? Even still, can't help but think maybe fate wants us to be here. Anyway, I was just asking. Not like I'm being serious.
Hey, isn't it getting kind of hot in here?
Junpei and Ryoji seem to be acting strange.
So, what time does this hot spring change from guys only to girls only, Junpei?
Oh, I'm not sure. I didn't bother to check. Right, Ryoji-kun?
Right. It could happen at any moment, couldn't it, Junpei-kun?
You morons. So that's why we came at such a strange time.
Calm down, man. We're just joking. I mean, yeah, we are here at a weird hour, but don't worry about it. I doubt any girls will come out here this late. What? Someone's here. Oh man, what are we gonna do?
Probably just another guy.
Yeah, don't worry. We can say we didn't know. That it's all just a misunderstanding.
Wow, this hot spring is huge.
Oh shit!
Wow, you're right. It's as big as a swimming pool. So this is an outdoor hot spring. Unfortunately, its therapeutic benefits have no effect on me.
Shit, it's them! What are they doing here this late? Yes! Yukari-san and Fuka-san! Oh, this is my lucky little... Shut up, you dumbass! They'll hear you!
Who's that? Is someone there?
What's wrong, Yukari? Did you hear something?
Mitsuru's here too? Oh, man. There's no way she'll see this as just a misunderstanding.
You don't think she'd get us expelled for this, right? Like, it was guys only when we got here. It's not like we planned this, we were just goofing around.
Do you expect her to buy that? No, if she finds us, then...
Then what?
We'll be executed.
Executed?
Yeah, I think I did hear something. Fuka, could you check over there? It could be a ghost.
Okay.
We have to make our way out of the hot spring without being spotted. This is a life or death mission. If we fail, calling this an accident isn't gonna cut it.
I don't see anyone here.
That's Fuka-san's voice. Is she going around the rock?
Hey, you're leading this operation, aren't you? What the hell should we do?
We'll hide in the steam. We'll hide by the rock. I mean, the rock would be better, because I don't think you're getting past... People can see through steam.
Hey, not that way!
Is this rock formation natural?
Hey, is something hiding in the rock shadows? What?
Wait! This is just a misunderstanding!
Silence! Consider yourselves executed!
It was nice knowing you.
It's the last day of our school trip. Yeah, that was... There's like a scene exactly like that in Persona 4 Gold. It's pretty funny. And I'm trying to think. It's probably something... There's probably something like that in Persona 5 as well, but I'm not remembering. We'll be leaving Kyoto by bullet train this afternoon. I'm free until then.
Okay, everyone. You all remember when we're meeting at Kyoto Station, right? You better make sure you're on time. If any one of you is late, I'm the one who pays the price.
Well, I'm never gonna forget Kyoto. Not like I could, even if I wanted to.
You weren't kidding about the whole execution thing.
Just try to forget about it.
Crap, here they come. Not a word, huh?
Look out! It's Mitsuru! Brace yourselves!
Mitsuru walked past us without a single glance in our direction.
Damn, not even a dirty look.
Oh, welcome back.
Wow, that was fast. Oh man, I'm so tired. But it was a lot of fun. I brought you back some souvenir stories, so I'll tell you them later. Oh, okay. I'll be looking forward to them. We can't go to Tartarus tonight. We're all too tired. Let's go tomorrow night, even though we don't have anything to fight for anymore. Well, I don't know about that. I'm assuming there will be something. We got, what, 12 days until the full moon. Is that what it's saying? Okay, what do we got? Hagakure, Wakatsu, Game Parade. Ba-da-boo, ba-da-da-doo. We got no, oh, we do have the dating site, which I think is just like the fortune thing, if I remember correctly. Let's see what people did tonight. Spend time with Mutatsu. 91% slept in your bed, went on a walk. Yeah, not too much going on there. Maybe we should check the requests. See if there's anything that we could do in that respect. So dance, if you want to go ahead. Free to do whatever, I'll be chilling on my bed, minding my own biz. Ba-da-dum, I can see that you're living quite the fulfilling life between nurturing your bonds and striving for self-improvement. This is less of a reward and more of a gift for me to you. Please take it. Twilight Fragments. Ba-dee-ba-doo.
Here are my requests.
Okay, Odin Juice, and then all of these are dungeon stuff and fusion pretty much. Let's ask her out. She's definitely going to say she's figuring it out. Yup. Okay. So, Polonium Mall Club Escapade. I guess we could check the website stuff just to see, right? Sup, dude? Got anything new? Dating site note. But that's just for, yeah, that's just for increasing your relationship or whatever the heck, which you don't, you know, it's not needed completely. Ba-bum-ba-doom. So yeah, that was a cool trip. I'm very curious to see what happens, because right now we've got basically nothing going on. Like, I really don't know what is going to transpire. If I had to guess, like I said, I would just guess that, yeah. What's it? Ryoji? Your best friend in Persona 5 is called Ryuji, so it's a little confusing. But yeah, I would bet Ryoji's going to turn out to be the bad guy. I mean, he's, you know, the Death Arcana, so I would... But I don't really, like, see where his motivation's going to come from, but they might obviously expand on that. I really don't know. It sounds like we might figure that out in 13 days or whatever. Whoa, no. I almost spent way too much money on that. Okay, so yeah, I guess we'll go on a walk. I mean, what the heck else do we do? Now everybody can talk, which is interesting. You are unscrupulous. As a penalty, I shall not converse with you for the rest of the day. Commencing ignore mode. Oh, the girls are still mad, yeah. There's only one thing I have to say to you. Everyone is exhausted from the trip, so we're not going to explore Tartarus tonight. That's all. Good night. What? You really got me a souvenir? What should I give him? Oh, interesting. Let's give him Conpeto. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Wow, Conpeto. I love Conpeto. Thank you for the candy. By the way, I noticed that the girls look pretty mad with you guys. Well, not that I can't put two and two together. Kyoto is filled with many beautiful sights. The sole blemish of the trip was an incident instigated by a group of peeping scoundrels. Do you have anything to say for yourself? I mean, I was just there to bathe or whatever, or, you know, to, I guess, chill. So I'm not going to feel guilt about that.
Jeez.
I hope you've thought about what you did. Honestly, I'd rather just forget the whole thing. But you better not forget your punishment. Maybe you'll think twice before trying that again. I'll just say this. The main offenders were Junpei and Mochizuki. We were forced to do it against our will. We're victims too here. Could you just leave me alone now? I know I need to go see Chidori and talk about things out with her. I've been thinking about it for so long, but for some reason I can't bring myself to go. Looks like Junpei still hasn't been able to visit the hospital yet. If only I could give Junpei something that would encourage him to take action.
That's wrong.
What? Wait, what? Is that like a little quest? What is that? Okay, well, I don't know what I'm able to give him. Alright, well, I guess we'll go on a walk with Koromaru. Urf! Koromaru is looking at me with pleading eyes. He seems to want to go for a walk. Amada can come with us tonight.
Looks like Koromaru's really happy to see you. You guys have been gone for a while. You guys must have had a lot of fun on the trip. You've all been talking about it non-stop when we hang out in the lounge. Koromaru and I were the only ones left behind at the dorm, so it was really quiet during that time. I can't remember the last time I spent so many nights without hearing a peep. I stayed up late watching TV with Koromaru in the lounge. Then I'd doze off for a while, but it was actually so quiet. I couldn't sleep right. What's the matter? I think there's something he wants to give you, Senpai.
Got luck incense.
I feel like I've been able to tell what Koromaru's thinking lately. It's probably because we spent so much time alone together these past few days.
I can hear people talking.
Seriously?
I was so excited about having next Monday off, but then I remembered Career Experience Week starts Tuesday. It's lame we have to work even though we won't get paid. What jobs did you get?
No way, man.
Tuesday and Wednesday I've got a construction job, and on Thursday and Friday I'm at a gas station.
You know what?
Dang, that sucks. And a teacher's gonna be keeping an eye on us the whole time too. Career Experience Week starts Tuesday. Where will my job be? The first bell has rung. So, did you all enjoy the school trip? I sure didn't. I couldn't care less about shrines and temples. Well, Career Experience Week starts Tuesday. Just think of it as another boring field trip for social studies. It's pretty tough out there in the real world. If you don't know what I mean, by the end of the week, you will. Myself, though, I'm just happy I'll have the chance to relax. Does anyone have any fond memories from the trip they'd like to share with the class? Come on now, don't turn away from me. I'm feeling sleepy. Should I close my eyes for a few minutes? So my idea for the school trip was Guam, but none of the other teachers agreed. In fact, they all had their own ideas. Mr. Akoda stumped for Kyoto, like always. Mr. Ono wanted to go somewhere northeast of Japan. I'm still not sure why. Miss Unishi suggested a hot spring, and Mr. Takanozuka wanted to ride the maglev train. Miss Terauchi didn't care where we went as long as she could bring her husband. Man, is she annoying. What we need is someone to unite the rest of the staff against a certain someone. Then we can finally fight back against the annual Kyoto slog. Force myself to stay awake and listen to the lecture. I really wonder how, like, real Japanese people take that. Like, do they all just not like Kyoto, you know? I feel like, again, it would be so cool, but that's obviously from an American's perspective. Class is ended for today. Okay, so what did people do today? Went back to the dorm, spent time with Yukari, Mitsuru. Oh, it's finally time. Oh my gosh, Mitsuru. But also, let's go to this girl over here. Oh, that drink. Can I see it? Ooh, is this the one limited edition drink you can only get in Kyoto? Wow, impressive. I have to say, I love these rare drinks. Have you seen the Odin juice? It's only available in the fall. You want some? Well, I can't let you have it for free. I'll need, let's say, 5,000 yen to part with it. What? Are you really going to pay me 5,000 yen for this? Wow, you must be a rare drink maniac. Thanks, though. Now I can get my own rare drink. Got the Odin juice. Hey, maybe you could help out a fellow rare drink maniac. Do you think if we made those persimmons into a drink, maniacs all over the country would like it? Hell yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm always down for like weird flavors as long as they're good. But you know, the weirder, the more interesting. Yeah, I'd be down for sure. Okay, let's go to Polonia Mall. Why do we have an exclamation mark? Is that the quest? You ever feel like? And let's check this real quick too. Everybody should be rescued, right? Just want to make sure. Yep. Okay, so we got the Odin juice here.
Good day. Accepting a request. Let's hear the result.
It seems you've completed a request. One moment, please, while I check. So that's the legendary Odin juice. Though at first glance, it appears to be an ordinary can of juice. Oh, it's warm. This grainy mouthfeel. It must be one of the ingredients in Odin. It feels like daikon or maybe an egg. How very mysterious. I see technology advances at a rapid pace. I will wait until later to savor the taste of this juice. Please take this as your reward. The winter uniform. Okay, then we can ask her out, but I am going to focus on Mitsuru first. And let's also see what that winter uniform is. Winter uniform. Didn't we already have that? Wouldn't it be above? Do we like all get the winter uniform? Oh, specifically for Aegis? Oh, that's weird. Okay, so it's specifically an Aegis winter uniform. Bizarre. All right, let's go to town map. Let's go to... Let's go to the... What would it be? It would be the first floor school building, right? Where Mitsuru is, and we can unlock her social link now with maximum intelligence. Also this. We'll just make sure we have some of these. Apple strudel. Yakisoba pan. Book cover. Lukewarm taiyaki. Disgusting. Nothing sounds good when you call it lukewarm.
Hello.
Vana. I've been hearing a lot about you lately. It sounds like you're studying hard. I'm impressed, but try not to stress yourself out. Mitsuru acknowledge the effort I put into my academics. This might be my chance to get to know her better. By the way, Vana, this is completely unrelated, but I'd like to talk to you about something. If you don't mind, can you spare some time?
I see.
Excellent. Well, could you come with me? I'd rather not talk about it here.
So, I need to know the etiquette of this place. Are there any customs I should follow?
Add a ramen shop? Add a lot of toppings, don't let it get soggy, drink all the soups. I mean, slurping is a thing, right? I forget if that's Chinese or Japanese, but it's like... Yeah, isn't slurping the noodles considered, you know, a good thing in Japan?
Oh, right. Slurping is considered polite. I've heard about that. Hope I can do this correctly. Now then, let us begin.
Bon appétit.
What a fascinating flavor. I thought it strange at first, but it carries with it a subtle complexity. Yes, this is quite delicious.
Excuse me, Monsieur Chef de Cuisine?
Chef de Cuisine? Talking to me?
Your ramen is absolutely wonderful. It's been a while since I last gave my compliments to the chef.
What do you use for the bouillon?
Bouillon? The hell is that? You're asking about the recipe? Sorry, miss, can't tell you. That's how we put bread on the table.
So it's a secret recipe. I completely understand. You don't have to tell me. You mentioned this dish puts bread on the table? I suppose that means it comes in sandwich form as well. I see. What a fascinating delicacy.
That ain't exactly... Well, whatever.
The recipe of something this delectable could likely be patented and sold for quite a profit. Oh, sorry, my imagination got the best of me. I've been wanting to try ramen for a long time. Do you find that unusual?
What's unusual about it? I mean, I get, you know, ramen is a big staple in Japan, right? So it's kind of weird she hasn't tried it, but not at all.
Oh, that's good to hear. I never had the opportunity to eat this kind of food growing up. The style of restaurant is new to me too. So I have to admit, it's something I've always wanted to try. I'm glad we came here today. You've already taught me so much about ramen etiquette. I would love to return here in the future.
I saw an unexpected side of Mitsuru. I feel like our relationship has grown. Oh, you already start with one, or do you not? I forget.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast established a new bond. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of the Empress Arcana.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I forget who's who, but Mitsuru is definitely the Empress as far as the other Empresses in Persona goes. Rank up, rank 1, the Empress Mitsuru Karijo.
Oh, I didn't notice the time. We should be going.
We decided to go back to the dorm. Bumana bumana boom. A boom bana boom boom boom. Ba ba do bo.
Welcome back.
Hi, how was your day? Ryoji-kun was just here. He came to hang out with Junpei-kun. It's not often that we get visitors here. Yeah, do you think it's okay? I'm actually surprised that he's not with a girl. Hey, where's Aigis? I saw her on the second floor. Really? Maybe she's with Koromaru. It's not like them to be gone. So dance, wanna go ahead. Free to do whatever, I'll be chilling on my bed. All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, things are gonna get interesting. We have to get through another section of Tartarus, right? Which is open in, I guess, 11 days. And then I have no clue what's gonna happen. Also, we have to romance Mitsuru. That is gonna be our romance, and we've waited a long time for it as well. Yeah, let me know if there's anything you know about the freaking... I don't know why it is erasing my saves. It's got to be something with uninstalling it, but it should keep it. The save file should be, fine. So I don't know. 11:21, that's where we're at. Anyways, if you'd like to get these videos early, you can click join under the video. Also, check out the Patreon. For $1, you get a ton of stuff, and you can cancel it instantly. And thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.